little bit better of a view here. Some of the windows are shattered. I mean, this area is just a complete mess. We talked to the homeowners a few minutes ago, some of the family members who were told they went to the basement. Thankfully, last night, the minute that they saw the tornado coming this way, trees are just down all over the place. Around back, we can go this way now, or you can see over here what I think is a grain bin, and somebody please correct me if I'm wrong here. It just completely flipped over. We don't know where it came from. Down over there, there's a lot of farm equipment that was destroyed. All right, let's come around back. I'll slow down for you. Now take a look here. You can see inside the house because all these windows were just shattered last night. And over here was an in-ground pool, but the fence around it is completely gone as well. The garage was destroyed as well. Back behind here was a machine shed, and that it looks like it just kind of caved in on itself. Now what's crazy though about all of this is if you just go a mile down the road, everything is just completely untouched. Like I said, the family I talked to tells me that they went downstairs the minute that they saw this coming through. And another one that lives just down the road said that his barn was destroyed, but their house is okay, so that's good news. Rock County Sheriff says only minor injuries have been reported at this time. Now let's keep walking this way. Yeah, we can go up to the machine shed. Yeah, should we go around this way? Crews are still out here working. Like I said, this road is shut down. They have officers blocking both sides, some of the side roads as well because of damage and debris. But the main roads, like we talked about, are open again. And I mean, this area is where we're seeing all of that damage. Take a look over here. Trees knocked down, some ripped up. The good news though, the family's okay. The couple and their dog went downstairs. And when they came up, I mean, this is what they walked into. All right, here around back. Yeah, I know. Just remodeled. It's been in the family a long time. The property owner, his son now lives there. And they just went through remodels and, you know, they're doing okay. We talked to them. They're trying to remain positive. You know, the good thing is items can be replaced, rebuilt, but as long as people are okay. Yeah, I mean, this whole area, you can just see kind of where the tornado came through. Like I said, a mile down the road, every house is just untouched. But this one, the property over next door, across the street, it got hit. And now his uncle lives, I think, 2 houses over, 2 properties over. And he said that he could just hear the tornado coming through. He just got home from work and didn't have time to go into the basement. But the noise, he said, was just awful. Want to keep walking this way?
Yeah.
Do you want to go around or?
Yeah, there are classic cars and tractors here.
Yeah, it just looks like.
Tractors are from the 20s.
Really? My photographer just said, and you could probably hear him, that some of these tractors are from the 20s. The house has been in the family for a long time, we know. You can see corn on the ground, too. Yeah, look at this. That one over there is flipped over. This one here. I mean, just devastating, really. But like we talked about, if you're just joining, that the family's okay. They went to the basement with their dog, and they're now staying with other family members as they're kind of figuring out what they're going to do next. I'll also say again that the Rock County Sheriff announced that they've only had minor injuries, no serious injuries, so that's good news. And if you do live in this area, he's asking that you evacuate, that you stay out of the area. If you haven't already evacuated, which hopefully everyone has, but you should not return home right now. Rock County Emergency Management should also be out here with partners doing damage assessments and cleaning up areas. People are asked to cooperate with them. They're wearing badges, so you should be able to tell who they are. All right, we're going to keep walking. I mean, look at this. All this equipment. My photographer, like he said again, some of this is from the 20s. This house has been in their family for a long time. Look at some of these, though. I mean, it looks like these are okay compared to what you're seeing around it. And just, I mean, even this building here, this structure is still standing. I mean, you can see the roof is ripped off. But this one here just got, the machine shed, they said it just got completely destroyed. I just think it's crazy to look at these heavy, heavy machines that are just completely flipped over, classic cars. The good news, I'll just keep saying is that this family's okay. They did the right thing. They went downstairs, they went to the basement. Everyone's safe, but when they came outside, I mean, they're just surrounded by all of this. Again, if you were evacuated from this area, the Rock County Sheriff is asking you to please stay out while they continue doing damage assessments, cleaning up the area of debris. Tolls Road, again, is where we are. It's still shut down along with some of the side roads. Main roads are open again, like Highway 14. Yeah, you can see it all the way out there. That's a car, right?
Yeah, this is his house.
Yeah. Wow.
They were talking about this Mustang. They had just finished restoring that, and now it's...
This one right here?
Yeah, the red.
Wow. Wow. I think you guys probably heard my photographer just said that they just finished restoring this Mustang, and then, I mean, take a look at it now. It really is just so sad. But, I mean, I said it probably like 10 times at this point, but I'm going to keep saying it, that this family is okay. That's the important part here, is they went downstairs with their dog, a young couple, had just finished remodeling this home, but they went downstairs and they're going to be okay. You know, they've been walking around here too with, probably just assessing the damage with different officials and trying to figure out kind of the next steps from here. The whole front of the house is what I would say looks, you know, the worst compared to the back of the house, and then just this whole area around us. I mean, really, it feels like everything, and just down the road, everything's untouched. But this one, the one across the street, and then over, I would say to our left, is they got hit a little bit, and the family member that we spoke to is the uncle of the person that lives in this house, and he said that his barn was destroyed, but his house is okay. He didn't have time to go downstairs because he just got home from work, but he just heard it coming in, and he said it was so loud. He's never heard a sound like this. They've never been through anything like this, but I mean, everyone here is okay. Let's keep walking. Probably not the power lines here.
I'm assuming it's shut off.
Still, yeah. Look at this. These are flipped over. Yeah, again, there's that Mustang. They just finished remodeling it. If you're just joining us, we're on North Tolls Road right now. It's still shut down. Highway 14's back open. Some of these side roads are shut down still as officials are still cleaning up, assessing different damage. There is supposed to be a press conference this afternoon, so we're going to be there. And if there's any questions, you know, that you guys want answered as well, we'll have an opportunity to ask the sheriff those questions and hopefully get an update on where they are, if people can help in any ways. We've had a lot of people reaching out to us asking if there's anything they can do for these homeowners. We do know that the Red Cross is aware of what's going on. They've had volunteers out here. They had the warming shelter yesterday, and they were helping there, but right now there's just so much that they're still assessing what they can do. So we don't have a clear answer on what exactly the community can do. The Red Cross does say that they have a disaster relief fund that people can donate to if you want to help out. That does go a long way with offering supplies, food, water, and different things like that. But right now, we talked to the homeowner and he said that right now they don't really know what it is that people can do to help. Eventually they'll have a better idea. But right now, they're just still trying to figure out what they're going to do. All right, we can walk back this way. We'll make our way out of here. But I'll say it one more time that if you do live in one of the areas that was evacuated, you're asked to stay out. They don't want you to return home right now. They're still trying to figure out, any damage, debris, things to clean up. Do you want to walk around this way? I just look at this car. Where do you think it started? It had to be here, right? Yeah. And it just got carried all the way out there. That just shows you the way that this came through. Just tore up everything in its path. Wow. And these ones, heavy machines, just flipped over. It had to be so strong to do that. Probably come back the way that we walked in. We can wrap this up in a minute, but one more time, we're on North Tolles Road off Highway 14. This road is shut down along with those side roads. There will be a press conference this afternoon with the Rock County Sheriff. We'll hopefully get an update on what we're seeing now. In the last time they held the press conference was last night. So I guess we can figure out a little bit more about what they've been able to collect overnight and daylight. Crews have been out here all day, all morning. No serious injuries, like we said, only minor injuries. Jeez, look, you can just see that overhang of the building just collapsed in. The sheriff tells us, though, that they are going to have crews from emergency management out here. So if they do come up to you, if they do come try to talk to you about any damage, they should be wearing a badge. And they ask that you cooperate with them right now. They have set up a line, I believe it's 211, for people to call if they've had a lot of damage that they want someone to come out and assess. So we're walking back towards this house now before we end. You can see the garage roof is completely gone. The back of the house doesn't look nearly as bad as the front. You can see some of those windows. And look at all this corn everywhere. And then this piece of machinery just strikes me, the way that it's completely flipped over in the middle of the field now. And these trees ripped up, knocked down. All right, we can wrap this up. But like I said, there's going to be a press conference today at, I think we said maybe around 3 o'clock this afternoon. So stay with us. We'll have updates tonight on 27 News. But for now, live in Evansville, Rachael Perry, 27 News.